what you do, and you'll never work a day in your life. Everyone, Jamie Wright.
This is going to be visual aid explosion today. I know I always bring a piece every week, but I'm going to lean on this heavily since I'm not a public speaker. I have been doing this a long time. I specialize in many areas of photography. A lot of what you see today will show what I shoot and different ways that I can present that to you. I started in the business, went to school for cinematography, and then everyone loved what I was doing in stills, and kind of from there started assisting photographers, did school pictures for the longest 6 years of my life, and then did fine art for fine artists, done album covers, done a lot of different stuff. Different areas that I shoot and specialize in. Weddings. Feel free to look at all this and not me as much as you want. I'm going to bring up AIDS. Weddings. I do full weddings, bridal portraits, engagement shoots. I even do more artsy, like trash the dress shoots. Something I'm really on the lookout to do, more creative portraits. I travel for weddings. I've gone to Mississippi and shot wedding. I've gone to California and shot Hindu weddings. So any religion, I can shoot that ceremony as well. I even do budget and last minute weddings. So if someone says, I got my photographer backed out and I need someone pronto, I'll do it. Portraits. Love photographing children creatively, different ways. Families, couples. Crashing and burning here. Senior pictures. I do, let me just bring out some aids here. Basically what I do...
Where'd it go?
Oh, I'm good. I guess I am kind of hidden here. Basically what I love shooting is weddings, portraits, families, children, fine art. As you can see, like the fine art pieces I have here where I hand build wooden frames and acrylic face mounts. I do canvas wraps where the image wraps around where you can hang this right on the wall. Or just a normal canvas stretch that you can put a frame around. I also offer, this is called like this is a print mounted on die bond with a back frame. These are other finishing options that I think are unique to me that a lot of photographers don't offer. I have another area besides weddings and portraits and fine art is I love editorial magazine work. I've done, here I'm going to pass some of this around. I got a catalog here I did a few years back for the National Ballet. And then some of y'all have seen this, those of y'all missed. This is a national publication I got published in. It's an article for a business called Cake Vintage, and it's sandwiched between the two labels there. I love doing anything I can do to get published. Events, company parties, birthday parties, award ceremonies, anything that requires documentation. I'd love to photograph that. Some of the crafts and things I really want to try to get into is being creative with photography, like acrylic face mounts. Could also face mount something, this is a bigger version, and actually make coasters out of it. Take an image, face mount it, circular, and you've got a little coaster, graphic image on it. Very old wedding album. Feel free to look at that. Let's see here. I apologize. I know this is broken up, y'all. I practiced this last night. I'm just not a public speaker.
You're doing fantastic.
Lean on this. Mounted prints. There's surfaces that you can offer, like the die bond, which is a metal backing, which gives it a solid substance, which is like stainless steel, the back frame. Or cater board, two different thicknesses. Here's one that you can pass around and look at. It's a thin material that can just mount a print and put right in a frame. Another thing I add to my pieces are like art paper, where I'll take a print like this, and then I actually took wood stain for a floor, diluted it, smeared it with some charcoal on this to give kind of an artistic effect. These are old samples, so do not worry about messing them up. You can't. I shoot digital, but most of my career has involved around this thing, which most of y'all probably remember. This is the film camera. You don't see this very much anymore. As ancient as it is, it provides better quality than most anything you're going to find cheap. Ways to refer me. Let me get to that. Weddings. For that, if you know like a wedding planner or a coordinator or venues that host weddings on a regular basis, that can really benefit me. Or just friends or family members. They do engagement shoots or a bridal portrait shoot. That's all they need. They don't need a wedding photographer. I can help them out with that. For portraits, always looking for new families, children, and pets. Senior pictures. I really want to do that because I know a lot of senior pictures are, because I did that for 6 years, are cheesy and terrible. I'm looking for something kind of trendy and different. I can do that. Music business. I've done some album covers. I would love to get more into that. If you know someone in the music business that I can meet to do more. Thank you. Artists. Headshots. Corporate. I can do corporate headshots. I can do more creative headshots. Business cards. Editorial work. I'm also looking to meet event planners and PR people and publicists, and also just photographers and artists and even people, everyday people that have their own images that I can provide these framing techniques for their picture, even if it's not something I did. If you have a picture you took on a vacation and you're like, I love this, I don't know what to do with this, you call me, I can jazz it up in some Photoshop and build a custom frame for you, and then you've got a piece of art that you can put on your wall that you didn't even know you could do. And I can do that for other people. So I'm referring photographers and artists is another business of mine that I'm trying to push, the framing part. And this is another piece I'll leave out for y'all to see. I should be passing things around. I've got 60 seconds left, but there's a book of images. But if you have any questions, I know that wasn't. Yes.
Are some of your artistic prints on display somewhere?
They were. They just came down last week. But I should looking to have another show in like January, February.
And that would be where? We don't know yet.
I'm probably maybe Bongo Java or Hot and Cold.
Cool.
Does anybody have any questions about what I do? I'm more of a shooter and not a talker. Yeah.
How long, if you wanted to have a picture turn into one of these art pieces, how long could you turn it out for? Like, would it be Christmas present?
Oh yeah, if you want it by Christmas, as long as I get it next week, it's possible. I can usually turn it around in a week.
I have a question. Now you mentioned that you do a lot of work on your own with like the framing, your own kind of unique framing. If the photo wasn't shot by you, are you able to help some people maybe get that mounted